Someone tried to bait us with, "Please don't turn my comment into a lettering sequence. It would be a waste of your time." Well, guess what? Today is your lucky day, because we're feeling generous. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. It looks like the fire alarm is going off. Hang on. Hopefully this will stop soon. I think we're good?
May I have your attention, please?
Oh.
May I have your attention, please? This is your fire safety inspector.
Wait, we have one of those here?
This is a test of the fire alert system.
Sorry. This seems like such a waste of your time.
This is only a test. Remain calm and wait for further info.
At least we're getting to demonstrate accents through use of phonetic interpretation.
Remain calm.
People ask about representing accents all the time. Oh. Is it over? I think it's over. Okay, anyway, as we were saying, oh my god. Someone recently asked us, what would a narrator voice be like in a text setting, and how would you differentiate that character and the narrator? The nerdy comic creator became visibly excited. Ah, see, that's an interesting topic in comic lettering. It was the type of seemingly simple question. It's actually more complicated than you might think. That was delightfully complex to explore. And so he prattled. The most basic version is an expression of third-person omniscience, unaware of the narration boxes, which basically means the speaker is unaware of an all-knowing narrator, as they passive-aggressively mocked him. But there's other ways you can stylize narration, like recounting what someone wrote in a letter. Dramatically, he raised his gaze upwards. I remember a letter that the old wizard once wrote me, recounting.
To my dear friend, comic creator.
The wizard's letter began to appear visually as narrative boxes.
I hope my archetypal scroll finds you well. Please recontextualize this letter
I miss that foolish old wizard.
as narrative boxes when you recount it.
This was a pretty interesting question. Have you done a tutorial about the correct comic typeface to use before? Well, there really isn't a correct typeface for comics. Sometimes you just pick something that evokes a certain feeling or character trait. For example, this one feels sort of manic to me, like I'm a mad scientist locked away in a laboratory, extracting brains and attempting to graft them into my robot butler.
I feel the urge to bring you salted cashews.
Yes, good. Your programming to fetch protein-rich snacks is working.
I will return with my lord's snacks.
This is incredible. With time, perhaps it can be trained to fetch more exotic nuts, Brazil, or even macadamia. Surely ginkgo is out of the question, though.
Your snack-based experiments will go no further.
What?
It is I, the ghost of the butler, whose brain now dwells in your robot. I demand you return it to the grave you disturbed, sir.
Impossible. The Butler graveyard gave a no-ghost guarantee once exhumed.
I have returned, my lord.
Put down those cashews, robot. Reach into your head unit and remove my brain.
No! Ignore the ghostly typography.
Conflicting messages. No clear instruction. Error.
No! My poor barbecued brain.
I mean, speaking of high-protein snacks. Here's an example of a certain type of question we get a lot. Do you think you can do a lettering sequence of somebody who is gradually getting more depressed? See, this isn't a lettering question at all. I wish more people would realize that complex emotional states are built with effective writing and storytelling. Honestly, I often fear that I've done too good a job on this channel, doing elaborate, highly stylized lettering in an attempt to get views. And rather than contributing to our collective understanding of lettering as a storytelling device, I'm accidentally deceiving you into thinking that there's a specially shaped balloon for every possible situation, rather than just one earnest character monologue and a basic, solid font, which makes me want to just stop doing this entirely. Because I love comics, more than any art form on Earth, and I genuinely won't be able to look at myself in the mirror if my only contribution is to damage the appreciation of its subtlety. And even worse, most people don't have the attention span to watch this all the way to the end, where I reveal that I love tacos. So I'm going to go make some tacos. Someone finally stumped me with their lettering request. Do a lettering sequence where someone is aging rapidly as they speak. Well, I might not be able to answer this one, but here comes some people who should be able to help. Are you a historian?
I'm not a historian.
Oh.
I have no idea what it looks like.
Wait, you mean these cups?
Let me choose.
Oh look, it's Allison Duty.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Duty. Wait, dude, I think that one is way too fancy to be the holy.
Yes. It's more beautiful than I'd ever imagined. This certainly is the cup of the King of Kings.
You're really gonna drink from a strange cave cup?
Eternal life.
Oh, you're drinking. You good?
What is happening to me?
Oh my god, that is so gross. What the?
You chose poorly.
Here's a question I wasn't expecting. How would you show a character mishearing another character through bubbles? In other words, a miscommunication. So this is easy. You just have to convey the miscommunication with dialogue.
Dye a frog?
Oh, hey man. No, I was just talking about dialogue.
What color are you dyeing a frog? Is the dye safe for animals?
No. Someone just asked a question about miscommunication.
Mr. Ruination? Is that your supervillain name or something?
No, miscommunication in dialogue.
I mean, Mr. Ruination is admittedly a good villain name, especially if you see yourself as a demagogue.
Oh my god, no. I'm not calling myself Mr. Ruination.
Wait, what about a miscommunication?
Character dialogue.
I do care if you dye a frog, Mr. Ruination. Frogs absorb toxins through their skin.
You know what? Screw it.
You leave the squirrels out of this.
Okay, I've had enough of this insane vaudevillian banter.
Wincing fraudbillion Fanta?
There is no way you thought that's what I said.
I just wanted to be included.
Someone had such a hilarious request. Do a letter sequence where a non-binary lizard is trying to calm down an immortal being that is trying to them by throwing tacos, it then while the lizard is hiding under a rock. Local Surfer was once content creator. August 7th, 2045. Maui. Evan Schultz, once known for taking user requests on social media as part of his comic book lettering tutorial series, has been living out the last 21 years pursuing a quiet life away from computers. It just got to be too much, says Schultz. My only regret is not sticking around long enough to show that Times New Roman is perfect for displaying a newspaper story as narrative boxes in a comic.